Hi, this is Tim with the Phone Doctors. Today I'm going to show you how to do an HTC Thunderbolt Digitizer LCD replacement. What you'll need today for your tools is obviously your screen, the LCD and Digitizer replacement. You need a plastic pick, Phillips screwdriver, and a metal pick as well. To get started, take the back door off, which unclips right here. Comes off like so, and then the battery, which comes up like that. If you have an SD card, it's going to be located right up here, which pops right out. You want to pull that out, and then if you have a memory card or a SIM card, excuse me, you want to pull that out as well, which is right down here. Once that happens, we can take our screws out, which are located here on the back. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. Alright, so once the 6 screws are out, now we're able to turn the phone over. And right down here below the home button, the menu button, your backspace, and your search button is a black tab. I'll take our metal piece here and get between this black bezel and the outside frame, and we're just going to kind of get underneath that, and it just pops right out, like so. That comes out, and there's 2 screws located right down here, which is going to hold this frame on. We get our Phillips screwdriver and unscrew it. A lot of times these screws will not come all the way out, so what you'll have to do is just loosen them up like so. And here, take our metal pick here, get between the glass and your outside frame, and just kind of get in between the frame and the glass, and this back frame will come off. Like so. And there's your frame. Put that off to the side. So now we have a set of 2 more screws to go. One right here and one right here. Take those out. Just screws pop out there. So once that happens, grab our metal pick here, and we just want to take this black frame off the device. We start down here, unclips right there, and then one right up here next to the power button. And that comes off. Notice on this frame right here, you have the ringer speaker is located right there. So that is off. Now we're ready to remove the circuit board, which we're going to put onto our new assembly. To do so, we have the little flex cable that makes all your buttons down here work properly. It's plugged in right here, which I've already removed. To get this board out, it has a clip right down here, small, and what we're going to do is get our pick in between the clip and the board and just kind of remove it like that. So now it's free to move wherever we want. Bends over like this. The only thing keeping this thing together is your digitizer and your LCD connectors. Now here is very important. You do not want to use your metal pick. You want to go to your plastic pick. Every time you're around circuits, you don't want to use a metal pick because it can chip off circuits and you can cause yourself issues down the road, either something not working or not powering on at all. So what we'll do here is we'll take our plastic pick and lift up in the lever like so. And lift up in the black piece there. So both of those are flipped up and we just kind of pull out. And that's your circuit board right there. This is your old frame, which we don't need anymore because it's broken. Put it off to the side. We'll bring our new piece in right here. It's got the ear speaker already intact, so we won't have to worry about taking your old one off. And we're just going to plug this thing right back into place. So it's slid in, lever down. Make sure the lever goes down because if you don't, the touchscreen or the LCD may or may not work. So, and that's pushed down as well. Okay, so once we have these plugged in, what you want to do is grab your old frame assembly. You want to pull a couple things off. This metal shield right here that covers up your ear speaker. That piece just comes off like this. Also on the back side, you can double check a couple things. You'll want to grab your the ear speaker. Make sure that the ear speaker is in here. If it's not in your new assembly, what you can do is you can take your old ear speaker and just basically pull it out. Like so. Now on this ear speaker, on this ear speaker, you'll the contacts will face down. They're kind of up and down, as you can see right here. They're kind of facing up this way. That needs to be faced down towards this flex cable down here, so the contacts touch. So you just lay that back inside there. And it fell off, but the power button right here, 6. I pull it off this frame. You want to pull that off, this little button right here. This makes your power button work. So we'll just attach that to your new frame. It should just click in there. Alright, like so. So now you're ready to put your device back together. You have your components all ready to go. We'll flip this over like so. This cable will fold over, fit right there. This board will get underneath this clip like so. If for whatever reason you feel like this is something that you couldn't do, but you have a broken screen, you're more than happy to send it into our national repairs department and we can fix it and send it right back out to you. We'll get this thing to plug into its designated spot. This flex cable right here will control the lighting of the keys right below the screen where your home button, back keys, and all that, and also makes it work too. So if you forget to plug this part in, it's probably a reason why these don't work right here. So we get that plugged in. Grab our back frame. Attach that. And this just snaps on too, like so. And it has 2 screws. Let's screw it down here. Okay, so that part is done. So we'll flip this thing over. And this metal grommet thing that goes over the ear speaker mesh was attached to the old screen right here. I find it very, since this doesn't have any stickiness to it, I find it very difficult to attach it to here, so what I'll do is I'll grab the old frame like so, and I'll just place it on the back side. I think it's just easier to do it that way. So we'll just pull this screen protector back just a little bit. And you're going to want to get inside there. So now the screen looks like it's going to sit flush, and you just kind of push this bottom portion down to the frame. As you can see here, it sits perfectly flush with the phone. So once that's done, we can put our back screws on here. This is just going to hold it in place. And there is 6 screws that you'll insert. Alright. Once we flip it over, we'll just want to tighten the screws down here at the bottom. So once those are tightened, you take your black piece here and just plug it in. So that is basically everything. Just put your SIM card and your memory card back into the device. And if you have any issues doing this type of repair, you can always contact us by phone number at the bottom of the screen. You can also mail it into our National Repair Department, which can usually get fixed for you within a 24 to 48 hour period. Battery is inserted. Hit our power button. Usually have to hold it on for a few seconds. Wait for it to vibrate. And it's powering on as we speak. We'll put our battery door back on. And now we'll just want to test the functionality of the touchscreen, making sure everything's going to work properly for us. Here, your keys down here, and then your lock button, making sure everything's working properly before we complete the device. All right, slides down, slides, back button working, menu key, home key, and our search engine. Search engine. And they're very successful. That's how you do the HTC Thunderbolt Digitizer LCD replacement. If you liked the video, definitely, or liked it or found it very useful, definitely subscribe to our website, youtube.com/phonedoctors. I'm Tim. Thanks for joining us.